Morning. It's January 5th, 2015, and I got Steve Harvey, my pal, on the background, and he's going to interview Maryann from Maryann from Gilligan's Island, and they'll go in a commercial, and he's like they're teasing the upcoming segment, and he basically says that. He fantasized about her growing up, and he did certain things. So, for people that are, getting their advice from Steve Harvey, to tell that to somebody while they're on the couch with you, I would say that's not a thing to do to anybody. Especially for the guys. Any woman you meet, you have them sitting on the couch with you. Don't tell them that you thought of them in that way growing up, and had your way with them in a matter of speaking. So my Steve Harvey blurb right there. But anyway. I guess what I mentioned last night was that I'm wrapping up. I'm trying to streamline my whole friends list on the FB network, and I don't know. I see there's just so much people that are on there that I don't know, and people don't even communicate or anything on there. So what's the point of even having them around? A lot of them people that sent me requests, and then others that I sent out requests for whatever reason. I don't know, but generally it would be like if I saw somebody holding a guitar or doing something interesting in their photo, I said, oh, there must be people that express themselves. You figure like musicians and stuff, they're artists, and that they would be doing that, and they don't. So the only time they express themselves is if they want you to go to their show and throw down $20 or whatever, and fuck that. But so I'm gonna try to eliminate a good portion of what I have on there, and because I feel like if I'm throwing myself out there, in a way each day, and I'm not getting any sort of that vibe back from people, especially like a lot of the people that I know, which is frustrating in a way because I know they have it in them, and it's just they just don't do it for whatever reason. So why should they just get to check me out and I don't get to see what they're up to? So it's got to be a two-way street. You know what I mean? So I would say like a good 90%, and I don't think anybody that I communicate with really has much to worry about. I mean, if we got some sort of repartee going back and forth, and you're safe. But I hate people who do that. I hate people who write those that like they'll write these things saying that I'm cutting people, and everybody's like, oh, please don't do this, please don't eliminate, oh, I love you, blah blah blah. And it's always the females like to get that. Like I wrote that I was doing that earlier, and nobody did that, thank God, because I don't want it coming across as like I want like an audition for people, like that they're have to sing for their dinner, as it were. I mean, I just want it streamlined, and I just don't want people creeping on me, or whatever that expression would be, like stalkers or whatever, because I get like a lot of like instant messages from people I don't know, and that's disturbing to me. So I mean, I blame it on myself. I mean, I'm old enough to know that if you're adding people you don't know, then you're playing with fire. So why get burnt, right? So I'm looking at Maryann, and she looks okay, I guess, for 93 years old. But anyway, so I think that will be a prudent move on my part to just kind of eliminate the dead weight, and I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't need 1,000 friends. I got one really, really good, solid friend, and that's all I really need, to be honest. But I like to do my like the groups I got with the hockey group and the music group, and it's kind of like my little thing. And then people like to check that out, because I could, in theory, just eliminate everybody that's eliminate everybody and just keep people in my groups, and then that would keep connected if people want to stay connected. But there was no big shout out for me to keep people around, so that's good in a way. I won't be disappointed. The people that, cause it's funny because you send these like to write these things out, and it's like people won't know anyway. So well, what's the point? But what else was I gonna say? Oh, and a lot of the like this lately that I've been seeing everybody. I know everybody needs a place to vent or wine or whatever. But for the people that I'm getting rid of today or tomorrow or the next day, it's like life ain't that bad, man. I mean, if you look at the astronomical odds of even being on this, I've said this before about even being on the planet and having the, if you're living in in this area or whatever, you probably have a relatively comfortable existence. Anybody's able to actually access this, I would assume you have a roof over your head, and you're able to pay your cell phone bill. So you must be doing okay in that area. You're not over in the Middle East. You don't have bombs going off. You're not like 11, 12 years old, and your whole life is just like trying to navigate down the street, and not get shot in the head or get beheaded or any of this stuff. And I mean. There's just so many things. I think we invent a lot of the drama in our lives. It just sucks the energy away from what's really truly important. And it ain't how much money you got or how big your widescreen TV is or if your boyfriend done you wrong and you did everything right, blah 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 blah. I know I wrote something about that yesterday. And you're perfect or whatever. All I'd say, man, is just be humble and just do what you have to do each day and enjoy, savor the good. There's usually one or two really good moments every day, and savor those moments, and the stuff that ain't so good, well, just try to just ignore that stuff. And it's just life isn't as bad if you try to look at the silver lining and everything, and pretty soon that just becomes automatic. And what I do every day, I try to, now I'm up to about 8, 9. Some days I walk 10 miles, and that clears my head. I'm working out, and I kind of always dwelt on the negative for a long, long time, and I just said, "What's the point of doing that?" Because we only have just a short span on this planet. So why not try to, make the best of it, right? Because we don't know what's on the other side of this whole thing. So we'll find out after. But it's a lot easier just to try to do. And to try to make a positive impact on everybody around you instead of bringing other people down. And I think the key to that too is find the passions that you like, find the things that you really, really enjoy doing, and that makes life worth living in a way. Because everybody has some sort of passion, right? My passions, even though through my tough times that kept me going, were music and sports, and and now I'm actually. As far as sports, I'm not like playing for the Celtics or the Bruins or whatever, but at least I'm out and I'm active and walking and I'm working out, I'm lifting weights, I'm doing push-ups, so that's kind of making me giving me the illusion of athleticism, and that in turn makes you feel, it gives you like a boost in your head, and you have more energy to face the things. If you're in shape, you're facing things. When you're facing things with a clear head and you're not smoking weed or smoking cigarettes or drinking or all that stuff, all these escapes, it's so temporary, and then you got to spend all the rest of your time trying to recover from the escape. So what are you escaping from? You're basically, when you are escaping, then when you come back off of that escape, then it's just like you're 10 times worse than if you hadn't have tried to escape. So why have to figure that out midlife? Why not figure that out when you're 20 or something? But this doesn't happen to everybody. But find it out. However old you are, realize that whatever you're using as the crutch, lose the crutch, and and then just make up your own destiny. And there's a certain level of that you have to kind of do a lot of things in life that you don't really exactly want to do. but there has to be at least some point in the day that's your own time, and you do exactly what you want, whatever that passion is. You do that, and that's something you can look forward to every day. As long as that passion isn't something that's going to lead to your downfall, which this was my downfall. So that's what I'm going to leave. That's what I'm going to leave all you people that I'm getting rid of today with, and. Thanks for all the feedback on all the videos I made. It really meant a lot. All that, all the thanks that you gave me for imparting my words of wisdom and not just being, on the sidelines, and just, just being a peeping Tom, over my shoulder. And that's why I'm getting rid of most of you, because I don't like that. If I'm going to be talking to you people, I want people talking back to me. So the ones that aren't talking back to me, well, you're fired. Anyway, on that inspiring note, as usual, adios, 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 adios. My passion is saying adios.